like a Friday night.
What up, Nitro? Ladies, so we live in life. Quan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're tuning into an episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show live. What is good, everybody? Hopefully everybody had a wonderful night and having a wonderful morning. And you see that we are on time. Yes, we are. Because God is good and God is great. Give him praise. Yes. All right. Let me get to everybody in the chat. Say good morning. We're gonna get this episode started. Let's see. First in the building, Dr. Kush. What is up? Good morning. Good morning, Tila. Always a pleasure to have you. And good morning to you, madam. King Blaze. Yo, what up, bro? Yeah, bro. We're here, bro. We are here. JD13. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Shelly. Always a pleasure to have you, madam. I have horse. What up? What up? Jared, what up? Nitro, they be hating hard on Lamar Jackson. I'm sick of it. I love Josh and Burrow. It's cool. But it doesn't mean you hate on L. Jack, man. Laugh my butt off. Good morning, bro. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad you're here with us, man. Ashley Royalty. Always a pleasure to have you, man. I'm glad you're here with us. User, what up? Is that Delvon? I don't know. It could be D, but what up, what up, what up, what up? User TF and Delvon mixing me up sometimes. But dabbing them one time. I feel you, bro. I feel you. We here. Chris, always a pleasure to have you, madam. Good morning, good morning. Who else? Lindell Bowling, good morning. How are you doing, man? I'm glad to have you here. Also, Roy T, what up, my guy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here, man. We here. All right. So, guys, here's the thing. Now, I just want y'all to understand something. Nitro isn't a bully, okay? I believe in giving people a lot of times what they give you. Now, that's gotten me in trouble at times because, you know, we're supposed to forgive and everything else like that. But I have found myself at times usually just trying to give people the same energy they give me. And this team is no different, all right? This team is no different at all. And we've had a lot of people running off at the mouth when it comes to these OTAs, Lamar Jackson, and why we're not winning, and, you know, they should be able to say or do whatever they want to him because that's how life is. Blue Dreams, good morning, good morning. And I just want to show y'all what I saw. Now, I did a video about this yesterday, but of course not the Wunderkind Morning Show. And I wanted to just briefly touch on this, that I had to flame this kid. Now, he looked like a kid. I want to say he like 16. But I tell you, I had to flame this kid. You know why? You know why? Because I'm fair. That's why. See, when you're in this arena and you talking out the side of your neck, everybody get it. Kids can get it. Men and women can get it. Handicapped people can get it. Oh. Everybody gets this work. I'm dead serious with you. So I'm going to play what he said, right? And I'm going to show y'all why I had a problem with what he said. I heard someone say I like washed receivers. Tyreek Hill is not washed. I promise you he's not. And neither is Hollywood Brown. He's not. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, the dude, I think he has glasses. I'm going to show you. The only reason why I'm even bringing this up is because it went semi-viral. This thing caused a lot of turmoil on Twitter, and I had to address it. That one dude named Garrett, he put out a post against on it, agreeing with him. That did like 300,000 views. His original post did like 400,000 views. So it's been semi-viral. It's been going kind of crazy. And I had to address it because multiple people in our spaces addressed it on Twitter. I just always like to address online. Okay, guys? I'm gonna... What? Bro has to ask his mom what's for dinner, Nitro. You stop it? No! I ain't stopping nothing. You started this. I gotta finish it. You understand? I can't help who I am. And I'm fair. I'm an equal opportunist. Everybody catches this. You gonna get this work. You gonna get this work. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Check this out real quick.
And a lot of people think that Declan Doyle saying that everybody needs to be at OTAs and everybody is expected to be at OTAs is singling out Lamar Jackson and taking a shot at his new two-time NFL MVP quarterback. I disagree. Yeah, Lamar Jackson usually does not show up to OTAs. But here's the thing. I am not in any way, shape, or form criticizing Lamar Jackson's leadership.
You see how he said that he did not do that. He's vehemently trying to deny it because he's trying to make a point on something. I want to point that point out because there's another point that I'm going to point out too. Check it. Keep watching.
However, why is it so crazy to say that Lamar Jackson should be at OTAs? Why should the Ravens worship this guy? Again.
Oh my, bro. Okay, hey, they worship him now. The same guy they made him play out an entire contract, get a fight to pretty much get the money that he was owed. That guy, that's the guy that they worship. He doesn't have to be there. Do I want him there? Yes, but he doesn't have to be there. They're not mandatory. They're not mandatory. You see how, and this is a little, he's been programmed. I'm telling you, he's been programmed. He's talking about you see how they worship Lamar. That, bro, that's that Colin Cowherd, Nick Wright rhetoric, bro. Yeah, he got to be a plank. He already working with big names. That's why I'm giving him this work. Because he got Adam Schefter. He got Green. I'm like, yo, who is this kid? Like, bro, like he's interviewed them. So he going to catch this work.
Not saying Lamar can't be successful when he doesn't show up to OTAs. He hasn't showed up to OTAs the past few years, and he's played at an elite level in the National Football League. I'm not trying to diminish that at all. But Patrick Mahomes was at OTAs. Matt Stafford.
Patrick Mahomes missed OTA, some of the OTA days, just like Lamar did, right? For golf with Tom Brady.
Was at OTAs. Josh
Allen missed the same one to go golfing with Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Just want to make sure and he missed it for a friend's wedding. Just want to make sure y'all know that. But let's keep going.
Was at OTAs. Joe Burrow was at OTAs. Why is it such an unreasonable expectation for right now, before the contract restructure, your $74 million quarterback to be at OTAs? Why is that such a terrible, outlandish thought? A lot of Ravens fans coddle Lamar Jackson. And I think, in general, not to the fault of Lamar, but to the fault of the past regime under John Harbaugh, there was a sense of complacency. And I think what Jesse Minter and
complacency now? What did Lamar have to do about complacency? I want to remind everybody, this is the guy that put his body on the line for this team, game in and game out, and got hurt because of it. Nah, bro, I'm cooking this kid, bro.
And the standard that they are setting is that level of complacency is over. They were doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity. And what Jesse Minter and Declan Doyle are trying to set forth is that insanity is no longer accepted. You're going to show up to OTAs. You are going to try something different. It's not bad on Declan Doyle's part to go and say that everybody should be at OTAs. Maybe he was singling out Lamar Jackson. That's not such a bad thing either.
You see how you switch? You see how you switch? I'm going to be on down in the day, boy. Bring your stuff close to your screen. 5 fingers. You're catching every single one of them. Bro, hey, yo, Screech. Yo, listen, bro. This man looks like Screech from Saved by the Bell. When a teacher dropped the test, you know I'm in the mess, and I'm probably on the moon last night. Bro, I'm letting Screech know right now. AC Slater is not going to save you from me. Zach Morris is not going to save you from me. Principal Belding is not going to save you from me. All the girl cheerleaders not going to save you from me. None of them. Bro, did you hear what he said? You heard what he said? Bro, whoever is feeding this kid information, could you imagine that? Bro, this man. Bro, imagine what he said. He started out and saying what? Oh, he didn't do that. Now he's like, well, if he's doing that, that's actually a good thing. Because he need to let Lamar know who's in charge. I have a question for you guys right now. Let's just talk. Let's talk real. Name another quarterback. Name another quarterback that the fan base, that's a 2-time MVP, even an MVP quarterback, that the fan base is going to tell, yeah, you show him who's boss. You try to knock him down a peg. Well, listen, his brain ain't gonna be fully developed after all these slaps. He gonna be fully developed after those. He ain't gonna be fully developed after those. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. I wake up every morning giving thanks to my Lord and Savior, and I let everybody know I'm an equal opportunist for everybody getting this work. Every day, every breath I take. And now, you know why it bothers me once again? Because I'm going to show you how ingrained the hate is. I don't even, listen, if he would have came out and been like, I want Lamar to be there, he should be there, I got no problem. I hope Lamar's there too. I hope he is, but it's his decision. He's a grown man. They're not mandatory. And if I'm not mistaken, question, wasn't Roquan at all of the OTAs? Wasn't Roquan a little overweight? A little bit slow? Worst year of his career? Huh? He was at OTAs? So where's that hate? This is the same problem I had with the Linderbaum stuff. Linderbaum wants $7 million more than the highest paid player, and he isn't even a top 3 in his position. And I don't hear all the Raven fans giving him the hate, the ridicule that I saw Lamar getting. Nah. See, this is what you have to understand. You got to give everybody the same, treat everybody equally, baby. You will never hear anybody that's ever dealt with Nitro that I don't treat them fairly. I treat everybody across the board fairly. I treat them with respect, and I treat them fair. This, sir, I got to treat them fair. So Screech got to get this work.
Clearly, Lamar Jackson is that level of player. So then he should also be willing to go and attend OTAs, and I'm sure he will, and I'm sure it won't be an issue. But no, Declan Doyle was not wrong to say that everyone should be at OTAs, even if it was singling out Lamar Jackson. It is ending this level of complacency.
Now listen, I want y'all to understand, once again, I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I hope that Lamar is at OTAs. I hope he is. You hope every player goes to OTAs, right? But it's not as a non-mandatory. Anytime he has to be there, he's there. The offseason, Lamar put in work. Lamar working right now. Before OTAs. How many players you know right now are working? Lamar is working. Derrick Henry is working. And you look at that man and you're like, you're lazy. You're not really all in to win it. That's the narrative that they're trying to spin now. That Lamar's not bought into for winning. And that, to me, it's evil, bruh. It's evil. I don't care if you're cross-eyed at 16 years old, 13 years old. You're going to get this work. I don't care which way your eyes is looking. You're going to see me giving you this work. Tired, bro. And mind you, bro, I have to cover this because of how bad it was. It got online. Like, it got bad online. So much so that because I don't know, like, I think I've seen it one other time. Right? I was like, oh, congratulations to the kid. He got a great interview. Like, wow. Right? And then he comes out with this crap that ends up, start to gain traction on Instagram, Twitter, the whole nine. And you got half the Raven fans talking about he better be there. Like, I have a question. Like, real talk. Why do people feel so entitled? Right? Josh Allen's fan base does not hold Josh Allen to the standard we hold Lamar Jackson to. No fan base holds their quarterback to the standard. I remember one time I was talking to a Raven fan. I swear to God. I promise you. I was talking to one of them. And they told me, I said, it was a game where I believe Lamar had 3 touchdowns, 80 yards. It was like 250 yards through the air, 78% completion percentage on the game, and he had like 80 yards on the ground. No turnovers. And someone said he needs to do more. That 20, what was it? The 22% that he was missing? Like he could have cleaned up some of them misses. And I'm like, you know, they don't have 100% completion percentage yet. Yeah, well, guess what? I have high expectations for my quarterback. So you don't want a quarterback. What you want is Jesus. You want Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, throwing the football for you. I mean, it's not even borderline. It becomes into the realm of delusion. I remember I asked the person, I'm like, how much more do you expect him to do? What about all the drops? Well, he should have ran a little more then. He had 80 yards. I promise you, I expect a lot from my QB. That's what, bro. And for anybody that's telling me, and I want you to see, I always bring everything full circle. For everybody that is in here that is saying, nah, that doesn't sound right. Lamar Jackson, tell me if I'm lying right now, because I know all of you guys have heard it, because I know you guys be on social media. When Lamar Jackson threw for 41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, 4,000 passing yards, 920 rushing yards. How many games do people say Lamar Jackson needs to do more? Think about it. During that season, how many games are people saying Lamar ain't doing enough, man, he got to do more? 4,000 passing yards, 900 rushing yards, 40 plus passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And you had Raven fans saying Lamar needs to do more. He already had a season that no one's ever had. And they're like, that's not enough. See, when you start to break it down like that, you start to understand where I'm coming from. Over 5,000 yards of total offense. Almost 50 touchdowns on total touchdowns. 68% completion percentage. 4th highest passer rating of all time and only 4 interceptions. And Raven fans, and I know you guys remember saying, Lamar can do more, bro. Like, come on now, man. Like, he can make that guy miss. He can make this run. He can make this, like, what? Bro, and that's why, and it brings it back to this. See, I bring everything full circle. It brings it back to the Kyler thing. Remember I told you the media picks and choose who the villain is and who the hero of the story is? That's them. I want to remind you guys, even though Ryan Clark is the face of this, all of them was talking like this. Kyler Murray right now is about to be released, right? I'm sure y'all bring everything full circle, so you know I'm not lying. Look at it. Y'all remember when this came out? This is 11/11/20. Ryan Clark said he would choose Kyler Murray over Lamar Jackson to start a franchise with. If Kyler Murray right now was the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, we'd have much more confidence in them to win a Super Bowl. Then Dan Orlovsky, the same people that come out and defend, oh no, Dan Orlovsky, no, he really does like Lamar. Oh, I got killed when I said this in the spring. Let me know how the mentions are. Ryan Clark responds, mentions are solid, people are pissed, smart ones understand. So all the ones that disagree with you are the dumb ones. You see what I'm talking about? This is the foolishness that they don't want us to hold them accountable for saying. I want you to understand. This is the crap that they go out there and spew. Every quarterback has been compared to Lamar Jackson. Every single one. They were arguing if Tua was better than him, Lawrence was better than him, Herbert, Pat, Josh, Burrow, Matt Stafford. Heck, the other day they came out and asked if what's his name is better than him now in his first career. What's his name? Sam Darnold, because he won his Super Bowl. It's like, you're not asking if he's better than Josh Allen. You're not. But this is, I'm telling, this is what I'm talking. This is another reason why I'm bringing it full circle, why this kid got to get this work. You put a kid out in front of me, what you think he's going to be, David versus Goliath? He wasn't going to get this work? Oh, he's a kid. He's going to be allowed to say it. They'll let him just say that. Have you met Nitro? Have you seen the Wonder Kid Morning Show? I'm going to let someone like that slide? I want everybody to understand this, right? This is the world that we live in. People don't care about the truth. They care about perception. And they're doing everything in their power, the media, to shape perception. Because eventually perception becomes reality and truth. And that's how they work that through. And I make sure that I held them to that standard. So I had to make sure that, on the Wonder Kid Show, I had to make sure I gave them that work. I had to make sure I came in and say, yo, this is what we were seeing, and I wasn't liking it. You know what I'm saying? But this is what the media does. This is what the media does. And I don't like that, bro. That junk is ridiculous to me, bro. And people be like, oh, it's okay. I remember one time someone got on Ryan Clark about it. He's like, yo, I said that a while ago. It's like, you said it after a unanimous MVP. Bro, how many people are coming into the league and getting unanimous, in 2 years? Name them. Pat almost got with 50 touchdowns, 5,000. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson have been the best two quarterbacks in the league for a while. And I get it that you say Pat, a lot of help from the referees and everything else like that. At the same time, Patrick Mahomes is a two-time MVP. Two-time MVP. It's not like it's not like this is like Joe Burrow. Patrick Mahomes has all of the accolades for an entire career, and he got it all at the beginning of his career. He's got three Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 MVP regular seasons, right? 2-time All-Pro, and an Offensive Player of the Year award. Another reason why he doesn't need to come back to us. But anywho, we're going to pivot a little bit. So, oh yeah, that was that crazy. But I wanted to show y'all this. Breaking news. Yes. Yeah. Trey Hendrickson he will be available. The reason why I'm showing you guys this also is because, and I'm going to calm down when I say this, we're not getting Max Crosby. We are not. I'll take Trey Hendrickson, though. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over, Trey. Straight up. And if we get him, straight up, I'll be celebrating. Trey Hendrickson is out of the last 3 or 4 years, has the third most sacks in NFL right now. The only other 2 people he's behind is TJ Watt and Mike and Garrett. That's it. He has more sacks than Parsons. Oh, my bad. I didn't even see that, King Lee. Hope you get better, bro. Hope you get better, man. Shout out to you, man. But we're not getting Max Crosby. Their asking price is through the roof. They're asking for Max Crosby for 2 first-round picks and a player. Who in their right mind is going to give them that? Who? Max is legit. He's him. But 2 firsts and a player? Now, you might be able to get away with a first and a player, but 2 firsts and a player? Come on now, bro. Chris, Hendrickson is better than every pass rusher we got on our team. Every single one of them. It's not even relatively close. Hold on. Hold up. See. We need a pass rusher. You guys know that. You know we need a pass rusher. We've said this for how long? They haven't been able to draft a pass rusher since Terrell Suggs. So I'm supposed to what? Believe? I'm supposed to have faith that they'll be able to do it now? And you know what the added benefit is? He'll get to knock down the Bengals 2 times a year. You might be able to get him for a great price too. I want the players that are available at the position that we're weak in. Listen, Chris, look, I'm honest about things, right? I'm not kidding. I want to make sure that we have a great dialogue. The Ravens have needed a pass rusher for how long? Think about this real quick. How long do you think they've also needed a good O-line? Think about it real quick. How long have we been waiting for a big body receiver? Think about it for a second. Lamar Jackson is going into year 9. We've almost had him for a decade. And they have yet to give him either one of those three. My question becomes is, how much longer do you think we're going to keep trying to draft 10 to 15 draft picks every draft that we're going to get one? You can give Green a... So what? So, wait. So, giving Green a chance is saying... You know what's funny? Remember y'all did this with Bateman? When we were like, oh, I'm like, bro, you got to replace Hollywood Brown. You need another receiver. Why? Y'all got to give Bateman a chance. How did that work out for us? Like, that's what I'm talking about, the insanity thing, bro. Like, we're doing the same thing over and 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 expecting a different outcome. I have a question for everybody in here, right? You're right. Lamar got those MVPs. How much better would Lamar Jackson be if the O-line could protect him? How much better would Lamar Jackson be if he had a big body receiver, big body bands? You know, I'm going to tell you something, right? How much better do you think he would be? How much better do you think our defense would be if we had a legit pass rusher that every game they had to come in and game plan for? How much better do you think our secondary would be if we had a legit pass rusher? These are the questions I ask, and no one ever gives me the answer. No one ever gives me the answer. I sit back and I be like, when have we made splash offensive player acquirements in free agency? Are you going to count Odell Beckham? Odell Beckham coming off of reconstructive surgery, haven't played in how long, was our biggest offensive splash in like how many years? Since probably Steve Smith Sr. Which is crazy, but it's true. This is a team that brought in Dez Bryant, Deshaun Jackson, and Raven fans thought the team was doing enough. Yeah, okay. I say bring him on. He got more than enough tread on that tire. He's still elite, and he's gonna, every time people come in there, they're gonna have to, and he's a great tackler. He is a great tackler. That's another thing. So yeah, I look at this and I'm saying bring him on. We need him. You'll still be able to use Mike Green and Draymond Jones and all them other guys. But you gotta let this guy cook. Mind you, he's had over 13 sacks 4 times in his career. The only times he didn't was when he was going through an injury. 2022 and 2025. 13 and a half, 14. Then he didn't play every game. Then he had 8. Then he had 17 and a half, 17 and a half. Then last year he didn't play a lot of the games because of the injury. He had 4. The man is still elite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He hasn't even played 10 seasons in the NFL. Come on now, man. I think this is great news. I say bring him on, man. Bring him on. Bring him on. Like, we need as much help as we can get, guys. How much longer are we going to keep, like, playing these games? Thinking, hey, it'll be all right. We'll make it work somehow. Oh, yeah, Sammy Watkins. We get all the washed up guys and people get mad. Listen, I want guys that can help us win. If that is saying that I want everybody, fine. I'll live with that. Because we don't have everybody. From the inception of the Ravens, we've never been a big free agent team. Everything has been through the draft, for the most part. So I look at that and say, hey, just a little bit of change won't hurt. Tim Rollins, been a while. What up? Good morning. Nitro, Lord Restro is now the latest Eagle fan to take a shot at Lamar, saying that Lamar doesn't have a clutch gene. That's fine. Let him talk. I believe in my QB and I believe in the team. We'll go, hopefully we get one and then watch how fast, the comments change. All I'm saying is this, guys. Right? The Ravens, if you can't keep doing things old ways, you have to evolve. Even the way now in life, the way how we take in information. You can't say, I'm going to take in information like I used to do back in the 80s and everything will be right through newspapers and stuff. No, it's different. You have the internet. You have social media. YouTube, Google. Things evolve, things change, and you have to change with it. We've had one of the greatest players to ever put on cleats playing as our quarterback in Lamar Jackson, and we ended up getting Derrick Henry, who everybody thought was washed, right? Who is one of the greatest players to ever put on cleats also. And they're both playing at elite levels. I don't know about you guys. I'm not trying to waste any more seasons and years on it, doing it the old-fashioned way for it not to work. And then we're hoping that when he's getting ready to retire, he might leave with one or two. I want to win them now. If you want to let Jones walk, let him walk. I'm okay. But remind you, who's behind him? Remember, we got Ojabo and Green. Green is still a little green behind the gills. But you got Ojabo, Green, Draymond. To me, if you could keep Draymond and you could get like a Trey Hendrickson and you got Mike Green with Travis Jones, I think you'd have a great pass rushing unit. A really, really top. Like they can get after it, attack, hit, hunt, tackle, the whole nine. I think it gives the back end flexibility now. So when you're dropping all those guys in the coverage, you're doing all those weird coverages, right? You can get four guys that can actually absolutely go and get the quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Zele, what up? I just listen, guys, I want to win. I believe in Lamar. I believe in Derrick Henry. That's why, y'all remember how I was adamant on adding Derrick Henry. People forget. I said, watch. After Derrick Henry and Lamar come, all y'all going to end up loving Derrick Henry. Did I lie? Like, yo, no. What I need everyone to do is say, I'm going to ask you guys, when has Nitro lied to you guys? You feel me? I'm not perfect, but I've been pretty spot on with a lot of the stuff. Yeah, we were dropping Green into coverage. He was being a linebacker. I'm like, yo, what are they doing? This guy, I4 bro. Nigel, who do you want at 14th? If a top three tackle is available, give me a tackle. Ronnie Stanley is not like, my thing is, here's the thing. If you can get a great tackle, you could kick Ronnie to the right side of the line while still keeping Rosengarten. Now you know, right, and because Ronnie's not going to go against, on the right side, he's not going to go against the best pass rushers. That's going to help him out immensely. And now it gives you more flexibility on the edges. I would love Vega, but do we get him? Like, can we get him? Yes, I'd be upset if we took Mekhi Lemon. Why? Because we need a pass rusher and we need O-line. That's the trenches is what like, bro, listen, I would love, y'all know me, I love weapons, but we have greater needs. What's more important, protecting Lamar or getting him a weapon that we hope becomes good. Protect Lamar. Protect Lamar. Protect Lamar. That's all I'm about. You too tired of Nitro. Here we go. Yeah, they tired of me. It's okay. They ain't gonna, bro. They can only do so much. I'm good with it. But yeah, so I just look, guys, and I know it becomes like repetitious on like what we want for this team. But these are things. It's not about want. It's about need. It's not about want. If it was about want, I'm like, go get AJ Brown right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't specifically need AJ Brown, but I'll say, yo, I want him. The guy that what's it called? That just got let go for thing. Go try to get him. That's like trying to build a Madden team. I know that's not possible because of what they want. Now, if Philly said they get rid of AJ Brown for a third, and like a third in Bateman, and EDC didn't do it, and I found out, I'd be pissed. Pissed. Right now, what's his name is right now he might get released. The tackle for the 49ers. I've been watching that too. Once again, people ain't bringing it up that, hey, you know what I'm saying, that Ronnie Stanley's been taking a big step backwards. A weapon can be a great O-line with, yes. A O-line with Lamar, you're going to give Lamar Jackson time? What? Question. No, and I want anybody here to call me a liar if I'm lying. You can call it to me, straight up. Name a time when Lamar Jackson didn't have time in the pocket and magic didn't happen. Big plays weren't happening. Think about it. You're going to give this QB consistent time in the pocket? Bro, he'll throw for 5,000 yards. Everyone will be like, I'll be like, you see? You see? You see there, right there, right? Asmodeus, good morning. Hey, and everybody, please remember, if you're just tuning in, this is the Wunderkind Morning Show. I'm your host, Nitro. Please remember, guys, to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It is free to do those things. Also, you know that the channels were demonetized. If you are in the mood to donate to the channel, maybe have your stuff, and not even maybe, have your comments read. Bottom of the screen, there's a QR code. QR code is to a Cash App. Okay, guys? That's how we got to do it because both channels were demonetized. If you're in here for the first time, yeah, it bites. But it is what it is, and we're rolling with it. Still give God thanks, but we got to keep going. You're a liar. Just wanted to say it. Chris, how you going to do that to me like that? How you going to do that to me, man? It's tearing up my heart when I need you. When you talk about me, I feel it too.
Oh!
Yo, God. Man, I love you guys, man. Oh, my gosh. Ravens going to have to trade up for a tackle for real. 14 isn't close enough. But 14 puts you in a position where you can trade up. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. I want everybody and I don't care who this offends, right? How much more draft picks y'all need? Most of the time, we don't even keep all the draft picks. We pick them, and they don't even make the roster. We just waste them. And then, when I say, yo, that third-round pick, that fourth-round pick, we got to get something. I have Raven fans that tell me it's a fourth-round pick, Nitro. What do you expect? Like, stop. So, if y'all don't take the fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, all the other rounds serious, right? And we're just letting those guys walk without even trying to make the team, then what would it be if we could, like, those comp picks that we hold like they're diamonds that have been signed by Rihanna and Beyonce? Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Like, for real. Package them picks together and give me a player that's already proven. The draft is a lottery ticket. You don't know if it's going to hit. You hope it hits. But there's a strong chance that it might not hit. So why would I not package these players, these picks together to get a guy that you know can contribute right now? It makes no sense to want all the draft picks. Eye of Horse. It makes no sense. Last year, how many draft picks we had? How many of them didn't even make the team? Think about it. So it's like, we're not even, so we're just, it's fodder. Why are you holding so tightly on to fodder? It's like, bro, you're hoarding something that you don't even hold dear. This is nasty work. What happened? Chris, I looked fast and thought so too. What happened? What did I do? And I guess we're both nosy and messy. What did I do? Ash, what did I do? Oh my gosh, what did I do? Nitro, we got undrafted free agents on the roster too. Yeah. Guys that weren't even drafted on the team. And that's what I'm saying. If you know that this player is better, like you would kill for a 5th round pick to be this player. You would kill for this player your 4th round pick to be that player. But they're asking for a 4th round pick. They give him the 4th round pick. It's not about you, Otis. Well, it squeezed me. Yo, why Chris, why you trying to hurt me like this, man? What did I ever do? What about me just wants you to hurt me? Right? I've been in lunch break hot take. I've been on the road. You don't give him this energy. Coach, you don't give him this energy. I've looked you right in your eyes. I've even sang to you. I said, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I don't get no love. Where's the love? Girl called me Otis. Oh my God. She called me Otis. Yo, nah, bro, nah. I'm hurt. Nah, Chris be hurting me, bro. I don't know why I even did. Like, what did I do? She called me Otis, bro. Oh my God. Y'all was wilding, bro. I love y'all, though. I love y'all. Take the 4th round pick in Bateman. Facts. Like, yo, you're going to try to tell me right now, I never want to hurt you. You're my friend. I don't be LBHT. Now I know you lying there. I see you in one of the chats. Or was it, maybe you were on the rogue? Because sometimes they do like the guest streams or something like that. Or it was with Coach and them. I don't know, because sometimes they do it like that. Can we have a stream without talking about trading Bateman? Listen, boy. Listen, one thing I'll say, boy. The ladies of the Baltimore Ravens fandom love them some Bateman. Oh, my God. Yo, I have yet to see one young lady ever say, yo, let's get rid of Bateman. They be like, boy, you keep it going. Oh, then what? Maybe it was with Coach and them working together. Because one time they were live and they were streaming to all their platforms. I think, and I was in theirs and I saw that you had commented and they were in there. And they even said your name. They said Chris. Maybe it was a different Chris. I don't know. They said Chris. Can you remember at first I didn't call you Chris, I called you Cries. And you're like, no, it's Chris. Like CHRIS. You remember at first I kept calling you Cries? Because I literally went with the spelling. Yo. They like his look. Listen, Bateman could become a male model and eat. No hate. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Pause, but the man could be a model. I'm not gonna lie. Like he can work the runway and go get paid. If Bateman wanted to retire right now, he got all that guaranteed money. He could be a model, go work for Gucci and stuff like that, work in the runway, be at the shows and everything else. He'd probably have a very lucrative career. You did. I almost fought you. You remember? Come on, I don't forget anything. I don't. They probably meant Chris be joking. Yo, I remember. What happened to him? I haven't seen him in a while. Usually used to see him on the stuff. I haven't seen him in a while. Shout out to him too. He's funny. He's so dry. Yo, he got like that he's TV funny. He's TV funny. Like Chris, like when you watch him, because he's so deadpan that you're like, he's like, yeah, just wanted to. He's so sarcastic. You could take him and put him onto a sitcom and he would be one of the favorite characters immediately. Just let him just do what he do. King Lee said, I thought it was cries too. I know it wasn't just me, bro. Listen, man, there was somebody in my group. Shout out to her. Her name is, because I guess people say her name is supposed to be Jada M.F. Flynn, right? But because I was reading, I was like, yo, Jada McFlynn. Right? She's like, what? I was like, Jada McFlynn. She said, that's not the name. I said, that's the name. So it became a joke. And now everybody like, it was good, Jada McFlynn. Everybody knew it was me talking to her because I was the only one that said. She's like, I don't understand how you got that from. I was like, I don't cuss, so I don't know what MF means. So I just said McFlynn. So Chris, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. You're not. I promise you. Shout out to her too. She's part of the Rebel Raven. Shout out to Jade. That's all love. Jade, know I got love for her. So yeah, but yeah, I kept calling her Jada McFlynn, and so everybody's just like, "Oh, Nitro's here." Oh my god. Emmanuel Acho was a joke as a player. He's a joke as an analyst now. Yep. Bye. I'm telling you, I'm not, listen, even if it makes me look bad, I'll tell you the truth. Even if it makes me look bad, I'll tell you the truth. I've been saying cries also my bad. It wasn't just Nitro. Thank you. Oh my God. What's that one song? That was once a Cry Baby. I remember that one old movie, Cry Baby? Please, Mr. Jailer, won't you let my girl free? Y'all don't remember that movie, Cry Baby? Please, Mr. Jailer. Y'all don't, bro. I can't be the only one that watched the movie Cry Baby, bro. I know I ain't the only one that, he caught his tears, he drink his tears. Yo, am I the only one that watched the movie Cry Baby? Am I the only one that did that? Like, am I the only one? Am I the only one that did that? Because I need to know. I really need to know. Big Reg, what up, what up, what up? Hey, shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. How am I skipping? Listen, that chat is... So, y'all like he's skipping. Y'all never watch, bro. Natural, stop skipping me in my Jared voice. Shout out to Jared, that's my guy. Jared do be saying that though. Shout out to Jared. Oh my God, yo. Shout out to Jared, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. Oh, I don't have to. Clearly, you see my name ringing bells. Yo, I know, listen, I know Chris in here talking about some, at least y'all know my name when people say it. Cries, Chris, you know I'm her. Now, Jermaine Rogers said that Bateman is elite help for Lamar Jackson because he's a first round pick. I seen when he said that, bro. I seen when he said that. And then, and I always said that that's funny to me because if you took Bateman and gave him to Josh Allen, then they would say, hey, what kind of help is this? like the pick that he got, the big tall receiver that they got, and Josh ain't getting a lot out of him. They're like, oh, he's horrible, he's trash. But if they gave it to Lamar, why aren't you doing well with him? Total, I'm telling you, bro, it's always different. It's funny to me, bro. It's funny to me. It is funny to me. That's why I be laughing. They always be with that foolishness, bro. We got 58 people in here. Please, guys, remember to like, subscribe, the notification bell, please. Sharing what he says ensures he keeps having a job, which I don't think he deserves. Oh. What is that? Shout out to... What? Keon Coleman. Yes, Tim Rollins. Yep. Keon Coleman. Second round pick. You notice how they don't bring it up? They're like, Keon Coleman's a problem. He's not living up to what he's supposed to be doing. It's not Josh ain't getting him the ball. There's a couple times I've seen where Keon's open and Josh ain't getting him the ball. He's 6'5". Throw him a jump ball. Nope. Why? Oh, I forgot about Peebles. Yeah, Big Q's. Listen, I don't know what happened, man. I was liking what I was seeing from Peebles, and he never really played. Hopefully this year he gets more of an opportunity. I really do. Straight up. Real talk. All right, guys, we're almost to an hour. Y'all know how we get down when we get close to an hour. We start doing a little bit of nostalgia trivia or questions, right? So, ending of the show, we got a little bit of questionnaires, right? Now, guys, we haven't done a question like this in a while, right? We wilding out. We having a little fun. I love it. I love Emory Jones, just to let y'all know that. I think Emory is going to be really good on this team. Josh doesn't like throwing jump balls. He prefers throwing short passes or deep balls. He got to be able to throw them the fade routes to him. That's where he would probably shine. Hey, what up, Coach? What up? All right, guys. That's my guy. Shout out to Coach. If y'all know what it is, we be on More Italian on Mondays. Give Coach some love, guys. Give him some love. All right, guys. So check this out. This is the question, right? This is the question for today. Magic pills, you can only pick 2, right? Here are the 9 choices. You can only pick 2. You can eat anything you want, and you'll stay thin or fit, right? You can sleep 4 hours and feel totally fresh. Never get a hangover. Retire tomorrow with millions in the bank. Clean your house in 1 second. Heal any back pain instantly. Travel first class for free. Win every argument. Add 5 extra hours to your day. Which 2 are you picking? I can't wait to see this.
3, 4.
This man said he thought he saw Blue Chew.
2,
Which 2 you picking?
5.
Shit, what? Purple pill gotta get, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, listen, I'm 6'5", 280. I need that back pay pill. I love doing this stuff.
Here we go. Check it out.
Whoa! All right, let's go check what everyone got to say. Let's check what everyone got to say. Let's check what everybody got to say. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's see. Purple pill and travel for Shelly. Okay. Purple pill and travel. So travel and give me my money. So you're traveling for free and you got millions. That's a great, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. That's an amazing one. Travel first class for free and you're worth million, bro. Like that's the perfect retirement ever. You're flying everywhere, and even when you don't want to fly no more, you're still going to go anywhere you want within the United States. Go to concerts, go to games, and everything else in first class. That's amazing. Yeah. That's definitely a good one. I'm not going to lie to you. Amazing duo. Let's see. Purple in first class, purple and orange pill. Which one was the orange pill? Heal back. Oh, is that what the back pain one was? Let me make sure, because I have it right here. Well, that one up top, is it sleep 4 hours and feel refreshed, or the heal back pain one? Because that one kind of looks a little orange at the top. Listen, that sleep for 4 hours and you're just good, that's a crazy one. Because if anybody would know, like, the amount of stuff that you'd be able to get done if you could just sleep for 4 hours and just be fully refreshed, like, you're fully recharged after 4 hours, would be amazing. That's like going to bed at 12 o'clock and waking up at 4 and you're perfect. You're like, oh my God, what a great night. That's a great one. Let's see, Asmodeus, retire and travel. Yep. Purple and yellow, I guess. A lot of stuff can be done with money. Add extra 5 to your day, extra 5 hours. Okay, that's a good one. Purple pill is automatic for most of us. Give me that purple, drink that purple pill. Yo, my God, this man's squalling. Shout out to you, Raven C. Green and purple. Make sure I go through everybody's stuff because I want to give. It said, hold on. Robbie Pay said green and purple. So is that the top? Okay, so eat anything and stay thing in purple. I ain't gonna lie. That like, bro. Stay fit for the rest of your life, and yeah, so you're gonna get the most out of your life. To me, the yellow and the orange top pill, yellow orange and the yellow one, to me those are cheat codes because if you can sleep for 4 hours and feel refreshed, it's crazy. And if you pick those two, and you can add 5 extra hours to your day every day, bro, like the amount of stuff that you would your life. Like, people don't realize that you're adding, like, bro, the amount more time that you would have is astronomical. Pretty much you'd be living 2 lives. You'd live for 2 lifespans. You probably live for like 140 years. Because think about it. You'd cut what you need for in sleep, so you'd be up 4 extra hours. So you're not sleeping for those 4 hours. And then on top of it, you get an additional 5 hours added to your day. So you're an additional 9 hours every single day. To me, that's a cheat code. People, none of y'all are bringing that up. None of y'all are picking that up. That is 33 hours a day. Yo. You would be able to conquer the world. I'm not going to lie. You would be able to conquer the world. You would be. Purple and 5, yellow to be specific. Okay, Scuba Steve, what up? Dress Wars 2 purple pills, pimping. He said, give me 2 of them. The required daily dosage. Give it to me. Retire with millions of travel. All right. Yeah. That Big Reg, a lot of people are saying that one. That one just seems to be like that's a hit. I mean, retire, travel around the world. You might not want to travel right now. They got missiles in the air, but eventually, yeah. Retire and eat anything. The Hawk TV, that's another thing too. Would truly be able to enjoy food. Like, you can enjoy whatever you want and never worrying about gaining a pound. That's another cheat code. Imagine even in your age, you can enjoy all the ice cream you want, all the cake, all the anything, the fried chicken, the fish, whatever you want. You can eat pizza and you're not gotta worry about it. You're good. Same, Ash. I don't want extra hours in the day because you know what it is? Because we look at it like work. Right? But do you know how much, like, okay, I'll give you another example of that, right? You would live longer. You're like, if every day you get an additional 5 hours that other people don't get, that's a lot, bro. That's like a large percentage of more living that you're afforded. You're just given a lot more time to live. When you break down those two, instead of living like right now, I believe what's the thing in the United States, 70 years or something like that. If you break down all the extra time you're living, by the time you pass away, you would have lived like 140, 150 years. Maybe a little less, maybe, but I'm saying around that. That's crazy to me. Both star. Won't gain weight, but it didn't say you'd stay healthy. True. Enzymes would be cooked. Pause. Facts. Okay, both. Good point. Very good point. And thank you for the positive ending. Eat anything and the millions good till that back pain happened and money can't help. Yep. Yo, this man Quiz is staying on that back, bro. Pause. He's like, yo, but y'all understand that back. Listen. If anybody's ever played sports, back pain, you can't do nothing. Because you can't turn, you can't bend, you can't do nothing. Back pain, you can't play nothing with back pain. You can't do nothing with back pain. Heck, it even hurts to sit down with back pain. So trust me, the only thing you do is float on top of the water like a leaf. And hopefully it stops, it stops hurting. But I don't want to live longer. I want to live better. That's the thing, right? That's why I said if both of them would be a thing. But if you could retire with millions, right? Retire with millions and get 5 extra hours to your day. Tell me how that's not crazy. Or you only sleep 4 hours a day and you got millions. It's funny how nobody picked the red pill. They were like, you can keep that crap. Because who wants to win every argument? That's stupid. Listen, if it was me, I'm retiring tomorrow with millions. That could put my family, and not just me, I mean my family. Mom, pop, sister, brother, even my church with my tithes. It would just put everything in just a better predicament. Yeah, I would do that. If I'm picking purple, and I'm probably picking the yellow orange. Sleep 4 hours and feel totally fresh. Because then it's like I have more time in the day while not depriving myself of needed sleep. Like, to me, those would be my two. The yellow orange pill and the purple pill. If I'm picking, that's me. That's me. If all I needed was 4 hours to be perfectly renewed, I'm like, oh my God, that's the best sleep ever. And I got millions of dollars. It's over, bro. Over. That's the same, bro. That's like you going to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning and waking up at 5 and being totally refreshed. Your body feels totally healed. That's amazing. That'd be amazing. You're like, bro. And 4 hours, that's 4 hours extra a day that you'd have at your disposal. So you're no longer looking at a 24-hour period, right? You're technically looking at a 28, right? You're technically using the entire 24 hours. Because usually out of the 24 hours, 8 of them, 7 of them, minimum, most people's around 6.5, go to sleep. A quarter of it goes to sleep. That's a big chunk. So now it's like, well, 20 hours out of the day, it's open. Because I'm only sleeping for 4 hours out of every day. So now I have more time on my schedule. So you have 20 hours a day that you could just be doing whatever you want. I do that already. Go to sleep at 11, 1, and wake up at 5 or 6. But you be tired. You be like, man, I can't wait till I get a day off so I can sleep. Mind you, a part of the time when we're killing ourselves, a lot of people say, I can't wait till I get a time to sleep in because you're tired. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You're doing it, but it's having detrimental effects to you. Like you need extra coffee, you're a little groggy and stuff like that. Imagine if you could sleep for 4 hours and you're fully refreshed. That's a cheat code. That's a cheat code. Nobody wants to do that. Could you imagine going to 4 hours of your life and you wake up, you're like, oh my, best sleep ever. You know that sleep that you get when you're on vacation, like real vacation? And a lot of people go to vacation and just hit the pillow and they'll sleep for like 10 hours and they're like, oh my God. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know when y'all get that stretch and y'all oh, that feels good. Okay, I'm good. Let's go take a shower. You in there humming, singing songs. Y'all in there singing Kylie Rae Jepsen. And I know y'all be doing it. Hi, I just met you. It is crazy, but here's my number. So come in, lady, and I look right at you, baby. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What did Scuba say? What's genius? Scuba, red pill could be a cheat though. Like you could tell a billionaire they owe you millions. They could say, no, I don't. And you would win it but actually you do. Yo, Scuba Steve, you a villain, bro. You know what? I kind of looked at that as a monkey paw, right? I kind of looked at that as a monkey paw. I don't know if you guys ever read that story, but as soon as I saw the red pill, I said win every argument. I thought that might have detrimental effects. But that's a good way to look at it, though, Scuba. That is a very good way to think. Shout outs to you. That's a great way to look at that. Because you might look at it and be like, hey, I'm the smartest man in the world. And then you win the argument because, you see what I'm saying, how that's a monkey paw? Because your mind's like, I'm smarter than you. And then it'll dim down the person's knowledge, even if you're dumber than them, because you got to win that argument. So it makes them actually dumber, so you actually are. That's like the monkey paw effect I was talking about. But I can see where you're talking about that too, where you can leverage it in that way for money or for material and stuff like that. I do not sleep well in a bed I'm not used to. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it. Oh, remember that? It's on T. Shout out to you. Cries, it can be. Scuba Steve is this evil genius. This man said, yo, red pill, you need to bench 77, O-line fixed. Red pill might be one where you just really need to watch what you say. Yeah, you're right. When I saw it, like I said, I first saw it as a monkey's paw. But now that you brought that up, I'm like, this could be a way for us to rule the world. So I'm like, yo, I'm either way on it. Shout out to you though. That's a very good point. I would be a lawyer if I could win every argument. Oh, Raven C. Facts. You'd win every case. That's a very good point. Yeah. You know what? Y'all two got it. Okay, red is fire. So, all right, what would I take? Knowing what I know now, then fine. I take red, and I would take sleep for 4 hours to feel fresh. I'd get 4 hours extra a day. Yeah. And for everybody that loves to sleep, if you're just one of those people that like to sleep in, the add extra 5 hours to your day would be crazy handy. Because then if you can add an extra 5 hours that only you get, right? You can put all that for sleeping. So if you say, yo, I need to wake up between 1 to 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, which is only 4 hours. If you pick that extra 5, that's 9 hours of sleep you'd actually get. That's what I'm trying to say. There's ways you can leverage some of these ones, but shout out to you guys. But guys, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment also when you're done. And guys, like I said, if you want to donate, contribute to the channel, help out, whatever, bottom of the screen, there's a QR code. QR code is to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Also, Friday, we will have a live for the Patreon members. If y'all want extra content, be in there with us, have fun. There's a lot of members before that we had. Just bring your membership over to Patreon. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Even if you don't, just take the membership that you were having over here and just go to the Patreon that's in the link and become a patron over there. Okay, guys? Same difference. But y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe, and we out this piece. Peace. And I'm out of here. Watch your shoulders. Watch the shoulders, guys. I'm working it. Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
You're not my dad.